So it's the video you've all been waiting for. How do we curl the back of our head? I'm gonna try and break it down super easy in this video, but we might not see the back of our heads, but everyone else does. If there's anything at all that you want to know, please let me know in the comments. Let's get into the video. So we're going to be using a curling tong in this tutorial. Now the reason for this, genuinely, this is my favourite way to curl hair. It's what I use in the salon, it's what I use on my own hair pretty much every single time I do curl it. And the technique is called the LA waves. So I do already have a long video on this technique, so I would definitely recommend watching that first, just so you're getting to understand how to actually use this tool. But honestly, the tongs are so easy to curl with because the clamp does all the work for you, whereas with a straightener it's a little bit more fiddly. If you do want a tutorial using a straightener, I will definitely do that next. I know for a lot of people straighteners is the only hair tool they do have. The straightener is so versatile, so I totally get it. For today's video, we're going to be using the GHD soft curl tong. If you like how these kind of waves look, tongs are your go-to, and that's why I love them so much. They make the perfect waves. Right, let's get started. We're starting with straight blown hair and sections straight down the back. We're then going to start our first section, which is just above the ear. I'm going to do one side at a time just so you can see. So I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. You can see in this video, this is the full back underneath section. So I'm going to split this section into two. You don't want your sections to be too thick, otherwise it's not going to curl as well. And then I'm going to clamp the hair and roll all the way up to the roots. My top tip for curling the back is to make sure the curls or waves start as high up as possible, because when you see the pictures on Instagram or Pinterest, the waves do tend to start high up, so don't be scared to start the curls higher up. Like I said before, this technique is called the LA wave, and I do have a separate tutorial on this, so definitely go and watch that video because it's going to be so helpful for curling the back. So this is the other side of that section. I'm taking this piece of hair towards the front so I can actually see what I'm doing, and then like before, I'm clamping and rolling all the way to the roots to make sure the curl starts from the top. The LA wave is basically twisting and unraveling the hair to make more of a beach wave rather than a curl. Like I said in the start, the clamp is doing most of the work for you, so you're much less likely to burn yourself, which makes this technique a lot easier. Let's get a little bit closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm clamping, raveling up and holding. I'm basically gliding the hair through the tongs, through the clamp, twisting, pulling down and carrying on that technique all the way through the ends. We're back to another back section, so you can basically see I'm pulling that section around the side so I can see what I'm doing. The longer the hair, the easier this actually is, because you can bring the whole section around the front. So this will be a little bit harder if your hair is shorter. But once the hair is clamped in the tongs, if you can master this LA wave technique, you will definitely be able to curl shorter hair like this. So we're gradually moving up the head. So this is a very, very back piece. What I mean by bringing the hair so I can see it is that the section of hair is in front of the shoulder. So I'm not trying to curl any of the hair at the back of my head. I'm bringing it round the side so I can see what I'm doing in the mirror. So we're getting to the top section now. I'm going to curl the front quickly because this isn't a tutorial for the front. There we go. I literally love these waves so much. Okay, so this is for the back top section. So I'm going to section it into 3 pieces. So curling one piece at a time, I'm using the LA wave technique again and bringing it all the way to the roots like I said before. The top section is the most important section because that's what's going to lay over the rest of the hair, so try and take more time on this bit. And I find by sectioning into 3 over the parting, you don't get a weird line down the back of your head. If you're someone who likes more volume, you can also curl up and out and this will give you a little bit more lift. But definitely play around, it's a bit of trial and error, find what feels comfortable for you. I usually curl the right side with my right hand and the left side with my left hand, and for this reason it's just so that the curls all go in the same direction. But if you're starting out, just use your dominant hand. So we're going on to the middle piece now. So I am bringing it up a little bit, but I'm bringing it straight back down and doing the technique I was doing before. So this piece is going to lay in the middle so you don't get that weird parting at the back of your head. And that's our whole head curled. So I like to leave it for about 5-10 minutes to cool down, and then I take a brush and comb it all out. There we go, perfect waves for the back of your head. Really hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will reply to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to learn how to style your hair like a professional. See you next time.